everyone, welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore and I hope the microphone is working and you can hear me. I've tweaked the volume a bit, hopefully, tonight. It's pitch black here in Cornwall tonight. We are running Zwift Unlocked Stage 5. There's over 30 runners in the run tonight, which is good to see. It's Friday night, it's 5 PM, it's UK time. 1 minute to go. Body battery for me tonight, 27%. Feeling a little tired. Feeling a little tired tonight. The leg is slightly hurting. I fell over last night putting the chicks and ducks away. And my left foot, stretching back from my big toe, is a bit sore. It's been aching all day. So obviously when I heard the crack last night, something was pulled or ripped on the inside of my left foot, which isn't going to be fun at parkrun tomorrow. Good evening, Anthony Anderson in game. Hello, Sebastian. Hello, Tina. Hello, Jonathan Perkin. All in the live stream tonight in the chat. Hello, gang, says Tina in game. I have no idea. Actually, I've forgotten what this one's all about. I think it's all over in 4 kilometres, but then you carry on for a second loop. I think Sebastian's here with us tonight for 5K. Let's put the speed up to 9 kilometres per hour. I'm just guessing what time we're going to start off at. Times Square circuit. It actually says 3.5 kilometres tonight. There's nothing at the top of the screen telling me how far I've got to go, unless that appears once it starts, because I think we're on a bit of a lead-in at the moment. Good evening, Amy Green. Amy Green says, hello everyone, having a rest tonight. As my shins are a bit sore. I thought it said my shirt then. I got the glasses on, Amy, sorry. So Amy's got a tiny little bit of shin splints there. That means you've been working hard, Amy. That means you've been hitting the running every night this week. I've got a poorly left foot, but it's not stopping me from running, but it is sore. Sebastian says 9 kilometres per hour. Tina says perfect, Clive. Jonathan Perkins says good evening. So a nice gentle run tonight. We'll keep half an eye on Tina's speed. Make sure there's no sneaky speed increases there. Cars flying in the air, says Tina. This must be futuristic world. Bit of a concrete jungle, this route. Through the tall grey buildings. We still haven't started. We're still on the lead-in unless it's gone wrong. Dodgy drivers, says Anthony Anderson. Yes, indeed. They can't even keep it on the road. It is, isn't it, Tina? This is a long lead-in. Here we go. Something's appeared at the top now. 7 kilometres for the route has appeared at the top. However, on the right-hand side, it says 3.5 to complete Times Square circuit. When we ran this on Monday, there was no map. We had no idea how far we were running. And then we found out it was 2 loops. And after the first loop, we unlocked the badge early. But we carried on to the end, and then somebody told us we had to run on to 7.8. And we did, and nothing happened. So we could have finished at 7. Tina says, I may or may not do the full distance tonight. Tina, I actually feel the same. I think because my foot's hurting a little bit, and my body battery's 23. Sebastian's suggestion of 5K is very tempting. Here we go then, let's drop some ride-ons. Let's do that one first. And then drop that one there. Thank you for the ride on, Sebastian Robert. Thank you for the ride on, Jonathan Perkin. Ride on, ride on, ride on. Megan's stuck at finding runners. Tina needs the badge. So as long as Tina gets the badge, that's the main thing. We will get the badge after the first loop. I can't remember the distance now. I thought it was 4 point something. Hello everyone. Have a good weekend. Quick chatting game. Anthony Anderson says, is this an easy run or a watch the screen run? Who knows, says Tina. Who knows? Half a kilometre in. So when does the badge unlock then? Is it after we complete the timed square circuit in 3 kilometres time? Is that what happened on Monday? But then we went round the second time? I think so. Jonathan Perkins says, always need to keep an eye on Tina. Oh yes. Quick check that the speed has changed. I missed that one, didn't I? The mystery Tina Tour is now running at 9.1 kilometres per hour. Looks like a 0.5 of a kilometre, 0.1 increase. Sebastian says it's 3.3 kilometres until the badge unlocks for Tina. Be a nice easy one tonight, isn't it, Tina? 3.3. I'll probably just run to 5 tonight with Sebastian. Unless Tina doesn't get the badge. If for some reason Tina doesn't unlock the badge at 3.3, we'll keep going with her. If she does and she wants to stop at 5, we'll stop then. Tina says 5 sounds good. Only because my foot's hurting. And I got park run in the morning. And there's a massive pizza, a deep pan, stuffed crust, pizza waiting for me in the kitchen. Friday night pizza night in this house. Everyone's really busy. My wife runs her drama group, so she rushes off at 5:30. So it's a quick turnaround for dinner. No pineapple tonight though. It's just a mozzarella cheese pizza tonight. Pizza night here tonight. Looking forward to it. The spicy wedges, garlic mayo dip. Tina says, no pineapple. No, not tonight. Just a nice triple cheese, deep pan, stuffed crust, pizza from Morrison's. But sometimes she picks up wedges or onion rings is the other thing. Sometimes we have onion rings with barbecue sauce. He says pineapple has no place on pizza. Not tonight though. Sometimes, but not tonight. Tina agrees with Nikki. Tina doesn't like pineapple either. However, Megan does. 2 against 2. We've just clocked over 1 kilometre. Quick check of Tina's speed. 6.32. She's gone up another one. That must have been on the kilometre. Now running 9.2 kilometres per hour. In the Tina lead the group in... I don't even know what I'm saying. Nikki calls Meg a weirdo for liking pizza on her pineapple. That makes 2 of us then. Combat Beer 2. Thank you for popping into Virtual FMR. Combat Beer 2 is asking, how much is that treadmill? Well, I'm currently running on the Techno Dream, my run. And these are about £3,000. I had to sell my motorbike to fund it, which I wasn't using the motorbike anymore, so it was a good decision. However, there is another good treadmill you can use, which a lot of the users on Zwift use, and that's the Noble Pro if you're in the UK. There is a link in the description below. It takes you to its sort of description and even a discount code using Stephen Cousins' discount code. Check it out if you're looking for one. It's a smart treadmill, so it links direct to Zwift, sending cadence, elevation and speed. So all you've got to do is start up the game, start the treadmill, and away you go. Sebastian said it must be a drama family at Finnimore's farmhouse. When my youngest daughter and my wife go, it's my wife's group, she leads it, and my daughter goes as one of the pupils. From ages from 4 right up to 18. It's called hyperactive, and believe me, it is very hyperactive there. Combat Beer 2's in Canada and doesn't have a lot of money. Try finding one on one of your marketplaces. Like, I don't know, do you have a Facebook marketplace or eBay or something you can look for one? My first ever treadmill was a standard treadmill from a superstore called Argos, which was a couple £100. You can use one of them quite successfully. I did for a year or so. You download an app such as Incline, which connects to your iPhone or your iPad where you're running Zwift, and then as you change the speed on the treadmill, you change the speed on the iPhone app. So that's another way of using a normal treadmill, even one without a motor in, and then putting your speed onto Zwift. I started running on believe it or not, a step trainer. When COVID hit 5 years ago, we had an old stepper in the house which was used as a clothes horse. And I used to run on that and use my watch. Because you can also use a Garmin watch or an Apple Watch to transmit speed with the speed of your arm swinging to Zwift. So you can use your watch, you can even use a Garmin heart rate monitor to transmit speed, or you can use an app. So you don't have to have a smart treadmill. I ran on a normal treadmill for about a year, caught the bug, got addicted, sold my bike and upgraded. Yeah, that's a nice way to start. If you can afford that and you're not breaking the bank, you can use a Runcline app or an Apple Watch or even a foot pod, like a Stride foot pod. will also transmit speed to Zwift. So there's various ways you can run on Zwift. Have a look on YouTube, type in the search ways to run on Zwift, and I'm sure videos will pop up telling you all the different methods, showing you how to do it. I think we might even have one of those videos here on Virtual FMR. Stephen's probably done one in the past. Jonathan Perkins says, Soul make good treadmills at a reasonable price. Thank you, Jonathan. My first treadmill from Argos. I'm just going to check speeds a minute. Yeah, sneaky speed change. And was a Reebok. And it was about £200-300. And on that basic treadmill, I ran 22 marathons in 21 days, 100 miles on Zwift in 23 hours. So they do work, and they do go the distance. Combat Beer 2's also asking, how do I join the group? Well, you can join this group if you subscribe to the channel. We run Monday to Friday around 5 PM UK time. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll see when we're going live, usually about 45 minutes before. And it's usually around 5 o'clock, this time, Monday to Friday. But when you download Zwift, there's also an app called the Companion app, which is the blue icon, which is for Zwift. And that shows you what events are coming up, what runs are available. There's clubs in there. A few of us here tonight are running for the FMR club. There's ZLDR, there's MHG. All clubs within the Companion app. But yeah, Companion app shows you all the different runs. The workout session, the interval sessions. 24 hours a day. You can actually see the Companion app there on the right hand side of the live stream. That's I'm broadcasting it straight from the app. So if we go to the home screen, look, and then we could go into events, and this shows you what's on today. So we're currently running Zwift Unlocked, stage 5. Coming up at 5:30 is the ZLDR recovery hour. You tap on that, it shows you the route. There's a short description in there of what it's all about, what run club it is, and how many people in there you can see to see who's running in there. Look, over time you'll make friends, you'll have favourites and all that sort of thing, just like all these other sort of social apps. So yeah, that there on the right is the Companion app, and you can see that there, the map, and there's the chat. That's the in-game chat. Yeah, the Companion app, if you just type it in Zwift, an orange one will pop up, which is the game, and a blue one will pop up, which is the Companion app. You'll have to set up an account. I think you have to do it online, the account. Am I right in saying that, Tina? Or can you set it up on the Companion app? I can't remember. My account got deleted for not using the Apple account. Oh dear. We could use it's also available on other devices. It's Clive the Gel Wrapper collector tonight. It seems like that. Am I running too slow again? Look. They're sneaking the speed up at different times now to catch me out. So I'm now running 9.4 kilometers per hour. We are just about to hit 2.5 kilometers in. Heart rate is currently 113. Temperature here in the Cornish garage tonight is 13.2 degrees centigrade. 69% humidity. It's pitch black outside. It's been raining all day. It's horrible. Tina's been out for a walk in the woods with her raincoat and hat on. Jonathan Perkins said, it's the only way we can beat you, Clive. Sneaking up the speed. Up again. 9.5 kilometers per hour. Who's the centre police tonight? Says Anthony Anderson. Well, in the live stream, that's usually Sebastian. In the Zwift Companion app, who knows? The Zwift police. Where is the option to join the event? Says Colbert. Right, you go into events like that, look. So the next one tonight, you can join this one late, but we've already started, so the option's not there now. But if you go to this is the events page. You can find an event. You click on the event. You scroll down to that little plus sign there, look. And then you get it, a tick appears. You save that, and then you're all signed up to the event. If you go back to your home screen, you can see their events. There's the one I've just clicked on. When you launch Zwift and you go through to the first menu screen, you'll see it there, ticked, ready to go. You click on it, click start, and you appear on the start line. Sheila Ward says, have a great weekend, everyone. Nicely run. That was quick, wasn't it? Also, is there marathon events sometimes on Zwift? Yes, I still believe ZLDR do one on a Saturday. The running club, we used to do quite a few, but I'm sure they used to do a half marathon every weekend, and then once a month they would do a marathon event. Let's have a look, shall we? So we jump forward to tomorrow, Saturday. Have a quick look. I can't remember what it used to be, about midday, innit? See, there's plenty to choose from in here. ZLDR weekly run alert, 14:35. There you go, half marathon. I'm sure. Welcome to the ZLDR 21.2k stroke 42.2k weekly long run. So yes, ZLDR do a marathon event with other people. So you can run with other people in a group event every Saturday. However, you can run free, you can run a marathon whenever you want. Quick speed check. They're speeding up, look, we've gone up to 9.6. We've just clocked over 3 kilometers in, 2 to go. Pullback Bear says, I work Saturdays. It's typical that, innit? Typical! I go park run Saturday mornings. Combat Bear. And my son loves it, but all through the summer he had to work Saturday mornings. And it was doing his head in. But now, the holiday parks are closed. He's got his Saturday mornings back. And he's back to park run with me Saturday mornings. Yeah, but keep an eye out on the events pages, and I'm sure marathons will pop up. And of course, you can run it in Watopia, which is the main world on Zwift. So there'll be other runners around you all the time, cyclists going past, and you can run your own marathon. Jonathan Perkins got his favourite sandwich filling tomorrow. Park run sandwich. Steady run there. A fast 5 blast. And then a steady run home. He's also volunteering as a 27-minute pacer. Well done, Jonathan. I really must volunteer at some point. Every week I think I should be a timekeeper. one of those people that scans your barcode at the end, because I usually get in around 20 minutes at Eden. Usually in the top 20. There's about 500 runners there, so I could sort of run the run and then scan in the barcodes and get a volunteer as well as a runner. But I always rush home at the end. I'm always up to volunteering at the beginning, but when I finish, I just want to go home. Top treadmill speed on this one that I'm on combat is 20 kilometers per hour. Tina, what is the top speed on your Noble Pro? And the top speed on my first treadmill, my Reebok treadmill, was 16 kilometers per hour. So that was one of the reasons I upgraded. Because over the course of the year, I got fitter, I got faster, and I was quite often hitting the 16 kilometers per hour. I mean, even now I don't go over 16 kilometers per hour, but it's nice to know it's there if I want it. Noble Pro goes at 20 kilometers per hour as well. Yeah, Eden Project usually gets between 500 and 600 on a good day. I have seen almost 70. I've almost seen 700 there a couple times. But Lanhydrock is renowned for having a horrible hill for the last kilometre. So you usually get about 300 there. .7. 100 metres until your badge, Tina, says Sebastian. Tina, let us know if you get it. Well, 12 kilometers per hour is fine. If that's your sort of top end of your speed, it will be good to start with. It's best to start with a little bit of money, because you might not like running on the treadmill. You might get fed up. But like a lot of us here, once we discovered Zwift and the treadmill, we become hooked. We're all Zwift addicts. It makes it so much more interesting. You know, you become part of a group. We all join up here on the live stream. We meet up in game for group runs. We have a good chat. Much better than just staring at the wall in the garage. And I think if it wasn't for Zwift, I wouldn't be a treadmill runner. I'd be outdoors with my head torch on. And I wouldn't be running 5-6 days a week. I'd probably only run once or twice if it was only outside. Because here in Cornwall, in United Kingdom, it now rains for about 6 months and it's horrible. And it gets dark early. Thank you for the ride on, Bikes FR. Just don't forget, the best part of training is consistency. Running 5 or 6 times a week. That doesn't have to be fast. Nice, steady, slow runs. Come back if you're wondering what type of running I do. Mondays, we will be doing Monday workout in a week or two's time, which is like a medium sort of interval session, a progressive run. Tuesdays we do FMR 500, which is at 12% elevation. It is hill climbing. Wednesdays we do Workout Wednesday, which is a hard interval session. Thursdays we run an easy 5k, MHG Run Club. And then Fridays we run Bag That Badge, which unlocks various routes in Zwift and unlocks badges. We work our way through all the different special routes each week to help new runners unlock the badges. So I like to run easy runs with a couple of uncomfortable runs each week. Hard, 1 or 2 hard efforts a week you want. That's if you want to increase your fitness and speed. If you're just happy to run steady every day, that's also absolutely fine. Right. Let's have a look. Oh no! So, Tina, did you not unlock the badge? So it looks like we had a bug on Monday where when we only did one lap, we got the badge early. And we all ran on thinking there was something else, but there wasn't. Tina hasn't unlocked the badge, which means we've now got to keep going if Tina wants to, to get that badge. Combat Bear, what we're doing here is that it's a special event on Zwift called Zwift Unlocked. And over the last 5 weeks, they've been introducing new routes and badges to unlock in a new kit. And each week, you get double XP to help you level up your character and unlock new shirts and shorts and hats and sunglasses. This is week 5. On Monday, it went a bit wrong, but we still got the badge. Today, it looks like we've got to run the full route. In these special events, you get double XP as well, so it helps you level up faster. Oh, I think Tina's got it. Oh, badge just dropped. 4.3. So Tina's got the badge, which means we only have to run 5k now. So it's a nice easy night. Could do with the rest, my foot's hurting. We've got a park run in the morning, fast effort park run. Tina's going to 5, Sebastian's going to 5, I'm going to go to 5. 5k for me tonight as well. Park run in the morning. And there's a pizza waiting for me. $500 meters to go, everyone. Well done, Tina, for getting your badge. We will be back here again on Monday. Tina, this is the end. Oh no, it's catch-up week next week, isn't it? So, yes, Monday. We will be here, 5 p.m. UK time, to run Zwift Unlocked. And I believe it's stage 1 at 5 p.m. on Monday. So we're just going to pull in the rest of that XP for the last week. Tuesday, we'll be here running Film My Run 500 with Noble Pro for that elevation. No pineapple, Clive, says Anthony Anderson. Still need stage 2, says Jonathan Perkin. So he'll get that next week. Next Wednesday, Group B for me, workout Wednesday, 5 p.m. UK time for a hard interval session. Thursday, MHG Run Club for a nice easy 5k. And then Friday will be the last ever Zwift Unlocked this year. I can't remember what stage it is. I will if I look on here though. It might come up. No, it just doesn't quite come on. There's Thursday's run. So there's the runs I'm doing next week. Stage 1, Zwift Unlocked. Tuesday, Film My Run. Wednesday, workout. Thursday, MHG Run Club. And then Friday, I think it might be stage 2. I can't remember at 5 p.m. We'll have a look at that later on. That's me out at 5k. Have a good evening, everyone. See you again next week. Let me out at 5k, it says. Voice to text combat. We love the voice to text. It makes it easier for typing messages whilst running. But it quite often makes up its own conversation. You just have to double read it in case it's not something rude or sweary. Yeah, Combat says, is there any way you can create your own event? There is in clubs. And I think you can create your own events as well. So you can even build your own workout interval sessions within Zwift. You have to do it online on the internet page. But yes, you can work out your own training sessions, which is awesome. But because I'm lazy, I run the pre-programmed ones on Mondays and Wednesdays. Monday run club and Wednesday workout. Or we just let Tina shout out the speeds. There we go then. I think we're done. Nice steady 5. Little bit of a speed increase as we went along. Get the legs going, shaking them out before the weekend. Oh, right, we're going to save the run now. So obviously you also have to link, if you get Zwift Combat, you also have to make sure you've linked it. If you use Strava or Garmin Connect, within the Garmin Connect app you can link all the different connections. In settings, you've got connections, and then you can select which different fitness apps you want to link to Strava and Zwift. And so when Zwift saves, it uploads it to that various app, which we're going to do now. So we go to menu, we go to end run. Okay, if you're in a run club, you click the drop down and you click which one you want to save it to, just to share it on the activities window so other people can give you a ride on or a kudos. Click save. And then you tap up there and I'm done. There we go. Zwift Unlocked, stage 5 complete. We've done all 5 stages, gang. That's it. Jonathan Perkins just needs to do stage 2 sometime next week. And then that's us all done. Jonathan says, thanks, Clive. Have a great weekend, everyone. Sebastian says, cheers, everyone. Thanks, Clive. Stay safe. Have a great weekend and take care. Cheers, Sebastian. Tina says, yes, create a meetup and invite at least one person. How do you train for a marathon on a treadmill? Same as you would going outside. Find a training plan. I'm sure there's treadmill training plans out there somewhere. But yeah, if I'm training on a treadmill for a marathon, I would do at least 2 hard interval sessions a week and 1 long run a week. So you're looking at an hour to a 2-hour long run once a week, really steady and comfortable and talking pace, and then 2 hard efforts a week to get your fitness up. And then in between, nice steady 5Ks and stuff. That's what I do. I run about 6 days a week. When I'm training for anything in particular, I'll also run on the 7th day. My long run is usually a Sunday. My interval sessions on Mondays and Wednesdays, and in between, it's nice and comfortable. Anyway, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Combat Bear. Hopefully you'll come back and join us again next week. Good luck with finding a treadmill. Please like and subscribe, and then you'll get notifications when we're going live. Have a good weekend, everyone. Until Monday, stay safe, take care. I'll see you all next time. Cheers all. Oh, hang on, one more question. It depends on the treadmill. This one I'm running on is supposed to be maintenance free. However, it started squeaking, so a few of us who've got one of these treadmills bought some silicone spray. I bought some of this, which is a silicone-based spray, and what we do is we lift the belt up slightly on either side, poke the straw underneath and give it a good spray. I do that a couple of weeks, every 2 or 3 weeks, because I'm running every day and regularly. However, a lot of treadmills come with their own oil applicator and oil and recommendations, so just see what comes with your treadmill, read the maintenance manual, and you'll know what to use. But that's what we use, silicone spray. Anyway, nice to meet you, buddy. Gotta go. Shower time. There's a pizza waiting for me on the table. Have a good evening, everyone. Fantastic weekend. See you again next week. Cheers. Bye-bye.